fire, 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 fire.
Look at that ratio, chat. Megan Murphy. I have never in my life dated a man who plays video games. We are adults, correct? Why is this a debate? Bro. 1.4 million views. Look at that ratio, by the way. Look at the comments. FYI, tards, I'm talking about this. Talking about what? Taxidermy is awesome. Poker is a classic. Masculine hobby. Wait, what? Playing cards is masculine? Chat, what? Since when? Video games are for teenagers. Obviously, I'd rather have a deer head in my house than some pale kid with bad posture glued to his laptop. Okay. Wait, women find video games less of an attractive hobby than gambling or taxidermy. Do they not know what taxidermy is? Collecting figures. Magic tricks? What? If you do magic tricks, that's cool. Wait, online trolling? Wait, this is trolling. No way. Guys, I know there's people that, like, say that their hobby is trolling people, man. Bro, you cannot be real, man. Gambling? How is gambling a hobby? Chat, explain. Gambling's just bad, though. Like, no offense, but, like, it's ultimately a bad habit. It's like smoking. Just be honest with yourself. If you're, like, addicted to gambling on Genshin or, like, Honkai Star Rail, like, cool. Like, at least you're honest. It's not an addiction, it's a hobby. Yes, it is. It is absolutely an addiction. Gambling is an addiction. It's classified as an addiction. It's smoking, doing drugs. Sex can also be an addiction. In excess. Hobby implies also that you do it often. Building model trains, taxidermy, comic book collecting, bird watching. Why are any of these unattractive, chat? Why is this even a thing? I don't get it. I'm not gonna lie, if you have a hobby, period, that's just good. I don't really judge. Like, yeah, some hobbies are a little bit cringier than others, but I don't think any of these, if they're just done as a hobby and not as, like, how do I say it? Like, as an obsession, I guess? Like, for example, you could do magic tricks as a hobby and do it for fun.
So how unattractive is it if I'm playing a video game that's Gamba and am trolling other players while I play Siege?
It's ultimate unattractiveness. 90 plus 70 plus 75. That's giga unattractive, chat. Wow, okay, I take it back. All men who play video games are cool and normal adults, just like adult women who love Taylor Swift are cool and normal adults. None of you get irrationally defensive when people say negative things about your dumb pastimes. Because you are cool and normal adult people. On behalf of all women, I offer a heartfelt apology to the community that no one wants to date. Okay, man. You know what's funny? My dad loves playing video games. And so does my brother. Yeah, my dad plays Age of Empires when he's done with work. Every weekend, almost every weekend, unless they're super busy or something, but... Your dad's a Chad? Oh, my dad was pretty cool. He loves Age of Empires. He doesn't even play the HD edition, by the way. He's that boomerish. But it's just so fucking, like, it's condescending. This has got to be a troll chat, right? there's nothing wrong with having a hobby. It's when it becomes an addiction or an obsession, in my opinion. It's 100% rage bait? Yeah, probably. There's plenty of women like that. I've met women in real life through, like, work, and they've condescendingly told their, like, partners or boyfriends or husbands that they should stop playing video games, even though they do, like, they work a 9 to 5 or they work at, like, a normal job and they just want to come home and unwind. I've met women like that. I wouldn't say gaming is unattractive, it is a little bit looked down upon. Well, you can say that, but, like, saying it's unattractive and saying it's just for kids is also stupid. I had an ex who would shit talk me for it. There's a reason she's an ex. Yeah, it's weird. Sadly, I know guys who insult people who play video games to bully them. Yeah, and I'll tell them to suck a dick. Go slurping glurping on some cock. No one asked. I'm having fun. Skill issue. There we go. But Alana, you don't play games. Haha, so funny. Guys, on around giggle work, 9 to 5, come home, want to play a game to relax and have fun. Who cares what hobby it is? Just let them enjoy themselves so they're in a good mental state. Yeah, that's why my mom stopped scolding my dad. So initially, my mom was really annoyed that, like, my dad would go and play Age of Empires for, like, 2-3 hours a weekend. Or, like, on a Saturday after doing a bunch of, like, yard work or something. And I eventually had to kind of explain it to her, like, and with my brother as well, that, like, he needs to, like, unwind, man. The guy wants to play his little, like, Age of Empires figurine, like, fucking sending in people and letting them fucking duke it out. And she was like, oh, okay, I guess he does work really hard. I understand now. You sometimes have to explain it to people. Instead, they clocked into their second job when they got home, dealing with bitches that judge their every move. I know, man. Alana mansplained to her mother. Oh, I mean, I just was trying to make her understand that it's really not that bad. Because it's not like he's, like, addicted or something. My dad would finish all his yard work. My mom would make him, like, trim the hedges or something during the summer. And then he'd go inside and right before lunch, I remember he'd be sitting in the office that was, like, overlooking into the front yard, and he'd just be, like, playing Age of Empires for, like, an hour or two, maybe, like, a couple of hours, but he'd always stop. There's always, like, a limit. And if she's 100% rage baiting, scroll down. Maybe if you'd had something that lasted if you did, just saying. That makes zero sense, but even if it did, there'd be a shred of attraction to light the flame. No one loves gamers. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think she's rage baiting. Yeah, for sure. Lol, does any real man give a fuck what you think about their hobbies? Seems like. I don't... Yeah, you know what? I hate Twitter now that they pay you for, like, engagement. Yeah, it's a blue tick farmer. I hate this shit. It's just vomit and diarrhea all over my front page sometimes. Twitter's made to make you react. Yeah, now it does because they pay you, like, for engagement farming. So 1.4 million impressions. I don't know how much that is, but it's a decent amount of money. I'm pretty sure. This is why I don't go on Twitter. Yeah, I honestly think that people who get off Twitter are doing way better off. It's such a fucking shithole. If you guys think that, like, me or someone else who's, like, knows better than chatters getting explained a million times is bad on Twitch, Twitter is a million times worse. Because it's even worse because it's like an echo chamber. I can't wait for AI to take over social media so we can all ignore it while bots argue among themselves. She made a poll? Where? Is it? Oh, you sent it. Yeah, I got you. Okay, what is it? Nah, man, come on. 37,000 views? Yeah, this bitch is kind of crazy. Yeah, this is a ratio and a half. 4,000 votes, 66%. Wait, the fucking poll votes are like so much higher than the interactions. Taking all the L's. Ah, she's just farming. Women, what is the most attractive hobby for men? Playing video games! Second most attractive hobby in men. Cooks. Honestly, yeah, true. Play a sport, works out. Yeah, sure. Sure. Henry Cavill is a gamer nerd. Pretty sure most women would bone him in a heartbeat. This is a ridiculous poll. Granted, most men aren't him, but many successful men, both blue and white collar, game is a form of unwinding and stress relief. Again, a ridiculous poll. Based. Who the F is Henry Cavill? Yeah, this bitch is disingenuous AF. Yeah, that's bait. There's no way you interact on Twitter and you don't know who Henry Cavill is. There's no fucking way. Yeah, now you know she's a liar. She's a woman. Of course she knows who Henry Cavill is. I don't know, man. As a person, I just think that if you're a rational human being and you just want to do something that makes you happy, go for it, man. You're not hurting anyone. You just have a hobby. I'm sure, you know what's sad? Okay, I'll dial it back. This is absolutely rage bait. However, there are women who unironically think like this. 100%. There are. I knew a girl who had a husband who she shit on constantly because she would say, "Oh, you're just always on your Xbox. Why don't you help me with your with the kids or something, or like help me cook?" And I remember her telling me the story, and apparently the husband responded and said something like, "You know, I work like a 9 to 5, working in like labor." I don't remember what the job was, but this is like a secondhand story. And she said he started arguing with her, and there was a big fight over it. And he said, I work really, really hard. This is how I have fun." And they made a fight out of it. And apparently she started bitching to all the other women that, like, you know, like how like gossiping works, like it comes from like someone else. That's how my friend heard about it at the time. Is there a way at least attractive hobbies graphs is real? Every hobby has its attractiveness reduced by exactly 5%. It's a statistically impossible graph. Yeah, I mean, it's just rage bait. I saw this and I was like, I don't know. Lauren Chen, host of Mediaholic Pseudo-Intellectual. Ah, yes. Pseudo-intellectualism. Yeah, this is 100% rage bait. It's so disingenuous. I hate Twitter, man. I thought Chen was criticizing the post. Was she? Oh. Wait, women find video games less of an attractive hobby than gambling or taxidermy. They don't know what taxidermy is. I mean, again, this is rage bait, and they're falling for it, and then they have pseudo-intellectual in their bio. I know it's criticism, but like, again, you're falling for like the most obvious, like, this has no source. It's just like it's from nowhere.
Fire, 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 fire.